Budget baseball break here. This was $25 for two teams. And then we got three. Oh, I should meant to randomize that a little bit ago, but getting ready to ship stuff out for tomorrow, so I forgot to sort or forgot to randomize. I'll probably just randomize the three hoops teams break right before the break, like breaks at 9. I'll do it at 8:55 because I want to get a pretty good head start here. And most of you guys don't trade teams anyway. 98% of the time, no teams get traded. So I'd rather get a pretty good head start on getting stuff out early tomorrow rather than late tomorrow than getting that ready. But like I said, I will randomize it right before like 8:55 or so when I hop on here. And then I'm going to be posting at 8 o'clock. There's going to be an Optic Pick Your Team break going up. Kind of testing out a new, proportion way of pricing that one. Because there's some teams that have been selling quick every time I post a Pick Your Team break. Some teams that have been selling slow every time I post a Pick Your Team break. So I'm trying to change up how the prices are distributed throughout those. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe that means it sells faster. Maybe it means it sells slower. Because I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. It's always a test. In the end, how much I have to drop the prices or change how quickly something sells, that tells me for the future what I need to do. But I have three breaks right now on sale. I have one box of hoops for $17, I think it is, per random team. I have a 2 Illusions hobby and 2 certified hobby that is, I think, $62 per team, something like that, low 60s per team. I have another BOGO of I have a break for the Series 1 and the Archive Signatures series. Another one of those up. This one's filling really slow, which is kind of weird to me because this one you get to actually pick one of your teams. So pick your team. Second one comes via lottery. I think that has like 5 or 6 spots left. It's always weird to look at it on the website because it's okay. So there's 18 spots left. 4 of them, so there's 7 spots left. So I gotta get down to 11. Yeah, 7 spots left in that one. Who's all left? It's $30. Once I go through this, it's $30 per team. Then you get your second team at random. So Astros, Athletics, Brewers, Cubs, Diamondbacks, Giants, Mariners, Marlins, Mets, Pirates, Rangers, Rays, Red Sox, Royals, Tigers, White Sox, and Yankees are all still available there. There's definitely some decent teams left. And this, like I said, your second team comes via lottery. So if you take one of those low-end teams, like you take the Pirates, you have a good chance to get pretty good chance to get the one of the 4 lock teams. If you take, I don't know, the Yankees, the White Sox, I feel like they were high up on the list. I don't remember now that I'm not looking at it, but you'll have a less chance. But, all right, good luck here. I don't know what this is. These Perma Platinum hangers, you get a couple icy foil parallels, I think is what they called them. They look really nice. Robert Leon for the White Sox. Soto. Anthony Rendon, sorry. Anthony Rendon's a guy who I definitely think is undervalued, but that doesn't mean his price is going to go up. I just don't think he's valued probably out of 50. When you see that. If you haven't seen or haven't been a part of one of those signature series breaks are fun because they're fun for me because, like I said, I'm a sucker for the encased auto or just an encased card in general. So it's just fun for me to pull a card that's already in a one-touch. I know it doesn't add anything crazy to value. The one-touch isn't anything insane. But it's definitely a fun pull, fun slow reveal. And then flipping through the cards. Just flipping through. Maybe getting something that's backwards. Griffey, home run derby. Todd Frazier. David Price, Turkey Red. So we got what? This is blaster number 1. We did a hanger. We have 2 more blasters, a mega, 3 more blasters, a mega, and 4 hangers mixed in between the 2 seasons. Nico Horner. There's a Griffey. I don't think there's another band on it. Chris Martin, Ryan Howard, Carlton Fisk, Bucky and Ty France. Let me go a little. See here. My favorite thing so far that I've come across that Series 1 does, I hit my top loaders every time I do this. I really like the cap patches. I know they're not like game worn or player worn or anything, but I really like this card. Is you guys see how this card's like not cut properly? Something like it's like too small. It's not that small. It's slightly off. I can notice it. I can notice it enough. It goes off. It's a Madrigal for the White Sox. I don't know if Madrigal will ever be a star. He doesn't seem like he has enough power, but we'll see. We'll see. I will say I've ripped a decent amount of update. I mean, that's not something to really brag about, but I ripped a decent amount of update, and I've yet to come across an auto Lewis debut. I've yet to come across an auto when I wasn't supposed to get like I forget the short print numbers on the. Anyone remember the short print numbers on update? Because I do not. I had just started to learn the short print numbers for Series 1. No, I don't know what update it was. Kino. We'll do these two update blasters back to back, and then we'll head into. I'm going to do all the 2020 stuff first, and then I'm heading over. Then we'll head over to the Piazza Chrome Turkey Red. Then I'll head over to the 2021 stuff. No real reasoning to what's open when. Just like I said, we'll start low and then build up to the mega box, the Chrome Mega, and then we'll go over to the 2021 stuff. All right, I'm gonna do the coin before I get to the next blaster. I know sometimes in the past it's mostly because I forgot. I did the coins at the same time. That's usually because I set the coin to the side and then I went to grab the next blaster, started ripping it, and then saw the coin. Here's our numbered 2021 Kyle, or 2020. I forgot this is last year's stuff. Kyle Ryan. Acuna. Alright. And our coin is. I've pulled some nice coins lately. Nice players, that is. Kershaw. It's like not my first Kershaw coin. Kershaw is the Dodgers. That is Sean B, I believe. I always have like a second of did I put the right list up whenever I have a couple of breaks of the same sport in a row. Or not in a row, but in a short amount of time. Been doing some baseball breaks. I'm like, did I grab the right list? There was one time where I did do that, where I did grab the wrong list. Not that it matters. I mean, it only matters for the sake of me shouting out your names during the thing. It doesn't matter when it comes down to shipping. Once it comes down to shipping, your team names are with your order. When I'm quickly grabbing them pre-break, I grabbed the wrong one that time. Alright, McGuire, Engel, Mookie, Shogo, Brendan McKay, I did mention this, I feel like every time I pull a Brendan McKay card, but that's okay. Not everybody's in every break. Some of you guys are in every baseball break that I do, which is appreciated. But McKay grew up, went to high school about, I would say, with 20 or so minutes away. Not that I ever was involved with that high school at all. There's a couple guys in the majors that Neil Walker for one, from near me as well. But Neil Walker was at least a rival high school. McKay went to a high school that we never played at any point in time. I mean, I was out of high school at that time. I'm putting clones on the free agent. I'm just giving them to the Mets. That's what I've been doing. Just keep doing that. Neil Walker was a couple years older than me. Never actually faced Neil Walker. Would have been cool, but I never actually faced Neil Walker. It's horrible. I faced, and it wasn't in like lot. Well, no, it was live. We were just a lot younger. I have to coin flip that one. When in high school, we went to the same high school. Not a big name now, but he was like a first. I think he actually was a second round pick of the Mets. I think drafted him. He was with the Mets and Padres. Now I can't remember who drafted him and where he went second. Mets, Padres, and Cubs. But Corey Mazzoni, a second round pick, went to NC State. Went to my high school. He pegged me on the hand with a fastball in BP, in like live BP. My God, I thought I broke my hand. It was his senior year, so he was like a guy who was throwing. He threw 90 plus, and right in the hand. I was like, I broke my hand once when I was younger the exact same way. Someone pegged me, drilled me in the hand. I was like, there's no way my hand's not broken right now. Somehow, the guy who was throwing 70 or so when I was 14 years old broke my hand, and then the guy who was throwing 90 plus did not break my hand. Honestly, probably because he hit the hand that was already broken, so the hand was stronger. They always say that whenever your bone breaks, that it heals and becomes a stronger bone or whatever. I don't know if that's a real thing. It's just a thing that I hear people say. So after that experience, I kind of believe it. What's funny is when I broke my hand, I didn't know I broke my hand because it was my first broken bone ever. It was one of those things like, wow, this hurts really bad, but I don't really know what a broken bone feels like. And then, hours later, I'm like, my hand still hurts. And we finally went to the hospital, found out it was broken. And then when I got hit in the hand by this pitch that I was talking about, I immediately thought to myself, it's broken. There's no doubt it's not broken. So the time when I thought it was broken, it wasn't broken. When I thought it wasn't broken, it was broken. We got a Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman coin for the Athletics, Charles C. It's not a vintage sleeve. All right, contenders time. I know contenders anything this year. I feel like wasn't highly sought after. But people don't love contenders baseball because it's Panini, and Panini does not give have the, licensing rights, so you don't get team names on there. I enjoy it a lot because for 20 bucks, you can't ask for a better deal than 20 bucks for, how many packs is it? 6 packs, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs? Is that only 7 packs? Yeah, 6, 5, 6 packs. I must have just counted something wrong there. 6 packs and you get an auto. A-Rod. And I've told this to people many times. I'm a sucker for an auto. I like the little squiggle. You got a John Means out of $2.99. Tatis. Tatis, the recently big time signing. Big contract, I should say. Got Blackman and Machado. Let's see if we can get a big auto here. There are some really nice autos in the checklist for contenders. Nice to see if we can pop one of those. Tatis again. Magical. Alright, our auto better be coming in this pack, because we have not hit it yet. Posey. Oh, it's coming. Looks like it's orange. Victor. Hold on, the same guy. No, I think the last contenders box that I opened. Auto for the Giants. Giants is Patrick W. Cash. Alright. Roman Chrome Mega. No autos here. Unless it's not, well, I should say no autos guaranteed. There's nothing guaranteed out of these. I don't think there's any guarantees, but maybe there is, and I don't remember. You get the Mojo pack, which are nice. Some Bowman Chrome here. Glaber. Judge. Whoops. This card's stuck together. Bogarts. Lindor. Mason Diaz. Luzardo, Alzolay, Verlander, JD, and Ketel Marte. As I said it. Didn't like it. Gavin Lux, Freddie Freeman, Tim Anderson, Jorge Alfaro. Berrios, Cease, Yamamoto, Gonsolin, and Tatis. Last of the regular packs here. Before we hit the Mojo. Oops, I thought that was a colored card. Brendan McKay and Vlad. Just leaving up the end here after these ones are done. Alright. Mojo, we got Denenberg, L'Oreal. Oh, we did get an auto. Ethan Lindau. Full disclosure. Not familiar with Ethan Lindau. 5th round pick, so it doesn't mean 5th round picks in being a 5th round pick in baseball doesn't mean anything. It could be good. It could be good as a 20th round pick to pay over the signing bonus. But Ethan Lindau, nice auto there, followed by a Mickey Moniak and Dylan Carlson. All right, last Mojo: Forrest Whitley, Nolan Jones, Andrew Vaughn, Luis Garcia, and Sam Huff. So we don't take up forever here. I'll sleeve some of those. Oops, post break. I'm knocking stuff over all the time over here. These stands are light as a feather. I need to get some of those custom stands. They look like they weigh a little bit and they don't move. These ones, if you touch them, if you set the card on them the wrong way, they just not crumble. So we got 67 cards in each one of these. The royal blue base parallel card, I think is all we're guaranteed out of this. Give myself a little bit more room here. Oops. Pick up less cards at one time. Sometimes holding too many cards makes it a little hard to go back and forth. Looking for 2021 rookie class here. We're looking for Carlson, Pash, Baum, Howard, Mountcastle. There's some. I mean, we'll see. I doubt we get any. There is a Patrick Sandoval. I doubt we get any like autos or caps or anything out of these, but or these hangers, that is. The you never know though. Yes, Clemente, Luke Voigt. You can get. We'll get a. I think we get a relic card out of the blaster. There's Madrigal. And there's Alec Baum. Alec Baum for the Phillies. It's Justin D. Spencer Howard. Phillies having a decent night tonight. Auto, obviously the auto, like I said, not a crazy high-end player or anything. But auto nonetheless, and hit both rookies already. David Garcia, Maeda. Reposition a little bit here. We're running out of space. Baseball, love it because you get so many more cards than you do in football. So many more cards. My wife helps me sort cards, and she has definitely noticed that as well. She goes, "How come baseball has so many more cards than football?" Well, one, baseball is cheaper. And two, they just do. Imagine a football hanger giving you 67 cards. I just saw somebody responding to my me talking on YouTube. I was looking over. Yeah, it's the whole like getting back. He's saying it's story about stopping a line drive with your bare hand. So I did something similar. I was pitching I was probably like I wasn't driving yet, so I was probably like 13 or so. Ball, I was pitching comebacker coming right at me. It was coming right. It was in the below the belt region. I'm not gonna say it was gonna hit me there for sure, but it was close enough that it was, scared the living daylights out of me. And then my just reactions brought my bare hand down there instead of my right hand. It didn't I mean, it hurt obviously because it got hit with a baseball. It wasn't like I said, I was like 13, so it didn't come back at like 100 miles an hour or anything. But it definitely did not feel good. Nothing broken, nothing. Just felt like felt like almost just felt, the way you explain it, it felt like I got slapped really, really hard. It hit my open hand. Just a natural reaction. And there was I don't know if you want to call it my worst baseball injury, but it was BP. We were fielding BP. I'm not getting fooled by this. A lot of people have gotten fooled by those, thinking those are real cards. We were just fielding BP. No big deal. I was at third. I was an outfielder by like my whole life. I still am. I still play. I mentioned that before. Outfield and pitch, and then I was just messing around, fielding ground balls in the infield. I went to down the third base line. Someone hit like a hard ground ball on the third base line. I went to backhand it, and then it like quick hopped the base, like hit skimmed the top of the base, and then it came up and just drilled me in the side of the face. Lost 2 teeth, I think. Luckily, I was like here I was like 14 as well, 13, 14. I was 14, based on the memory of what field I was on means I was 14. Lost 2 teeth. Luckily, they were baby teeth, so it didn't even matter. Last of my baby teeth came out with a ground ball to the side of the face. My mom was panicking, like get them put back in, and like how much money is this gonna cost? Not to just relate to that even a little bit, but I had, like everyone has the whole wisdom teeth story, like how bad their wisdom teeth were. That was also the time that I figured out I was never gonna have wisdom teeth. Never had them. Never had to get them removed. Lucky. It happens to some people where you never have to get. They just never come in. They took an X-ray of my mouth to find out that those were my baby teeth and whatnot. They took an X-ray of my mouth, and they're like, "You have no sign of." What am I going to talk about the cards? We got some base cards here. We got some base cards of David Dahl, Oliver Perez. Sorry that you don't enjoy just me rambling. I'd rather talk than have dead silence. If you don't want to listen, you can always mute if you don't want to listen to stories. So do what you want to do there. Like I said, here's a Joe Adell. It's a Joe Adell rookie base card. You can I can sit here in dead silence if that's really what you would prefer for an hour or so. But I like to talk to people. I like to keep the stream not dead silent. Yeah, then lop your ears off or just hit mute. You can hit mute. You don't have to listen. No one's making you listen. You don't gotta be rude about it either. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about before I looked over and saw the little comment there. Nate Pearson. It's not like I'm not talking about the cards. If we get something interesting, we'll talk about the cards. Don't need to read every player's name off as we go through them. Sorry, I'm just very annoyed by that. Well, appreciate it, Jesse. You were cool with it. It was cool with not sitting here in dead silence. I'm not one to sit here and also scream and make every little card sound like. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, "Oh my God, we got a Marwin Gonzalez base 8th year card, sick hit for the Twins." If we get something good, I will let you know if we got something good. If we're getting just a bunch of paper base cards, get a bunch of paper base cards. Nothing to say about this. Not that I'm not acting like I've been breaking for 40 years here, but I'll say that's the first complaint that I got that I was talking during the break. Pearson. You have to find the Ian Anderson short print. I've seen a decent amount of people find it. It's his short print. I don't know if it's a super short print or a regular short print. It's like a vertical card of him. I've only found the horizontal so far. It was Luzardo. I got excited for a second, then I kind of remembered Luzardo is not a rookie in the 20. Been opening some, 2020 stuff. Usually open the 2020 stuff. To 2021, seeing certain players, you forget they're not rookies anymore. There's a Braves card if you're curious. If there was two guys on the card, clearly it could have been, it's a Vlad was on it, but it's the team logo. If there's no team logo, then it goes to the coin flip. But there was a Braves logo on that one. Still got a coin flip this random All-Star one up here, the All-Star Rivals. I mean, it came off. It didn't come off like, I don't know, whatever. Don't need to. So doing hundreds and hundreds of cards here. I don't feel like I need to name every player that comes out of here. The way I look at it is there's hundreds and hundreds of breakers who probably do that. We're on a blast thing now. We got a blaster. Series 1 blaster. So you can only talk about base cards for so long. I mean, like I said, I can just sit here and talk about nothing. Or not talk about nothing. I can just sit here and be dead silent. I feel like, to me, I've watched and I've been a part of breaks. Dead silence is not. The way I look at it is, if you want silence, you could go mute. You could go not listening to it. I've watched plenty of breaks where I was working on one thing on one part of the screen. It's a bomb. Color looks a little different. I thought that might be some type of variation. Doesn't the color look a little bit darker? Am I just crazy? Nothing different on numbering on the back, but looks a little off. Piercing, got a decent amount of Nate Pearson tonight, robbing you out. So we're going to do, we're definitely going to do the coin flip, because we're not going to get another one of those All-Star Rivals that came out of the update box, but I'll do one coin flip, but I'll go the Red Sox or the Yankees. I know it's not a big coin flip. I've had plenty of bigger coin flips before. Another Adele. There's a decent amount of Adele tonight. If you're new, the coin flips mainly have come from the Contenders baseball Contenders football that I've done, because they have a lot of those two-player cards, the round picks or whatever, something like that. Basically, I just go to random.org, has a coin flipper, and I just do that coin flip. I'll tell you who's heads, who's tails. I've seen it also done that he'll do the dice roll, one's odd, one's even. Stack's getting too high. Reorganize the stack after this one. Almost at the end now. So I mentioned this, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you're looking for another break, I'm doing this, I got a Series 1 Jumbo with a Archive Signature Series. So pick first team you pick, second team you get like the ping pong draw, lottery, whatever you want to call it. So how it works is if you haven't paid attention to any of the football ones, the lower the team is on the list, the better the chances you have to get one of the lock teams. All the teams are the same price. That's the incentive of two different teams being the same price is the better chance of getting one of the lock teams. Lock teams, I believe, were Phillies for sure, Rays for sure, Angels, and I'm trying to remember who the fourth one was. Top of my head. Is it Sanchez? I can't remember what the fourth one was. There's a nice Pujols Chrome. Slid in there. But there's a decent amount of good teams left. I mean, obviously you can, like, the thing about that is it's a little bit of a mixture. Like, I'm basing the list off of Series 1, obviously, like the Series 1 checklist and whatnot. So, but you can, like, the Dodgers are a middle of the pack team, but you could totally pull a Dodgers, Corey Seager, Cody Bellinger auto out of the Signature Series, and our 70th anniversary is Ichiro. Ichiro for the Mariners is who are the Mariners? Mariners was Chris B. I'll do a quick rundown here of what I gotta do the coin flip. Almost can never forget to do the coin flip. Quick rundown. Quick recap, I should say, not rundown. This wasn't a big time break. It was just a mix of stuff from the past 2 years. Random, all random stuff that I've accumulated. No hobby boxes, megas, blasters, hangers. These aren't all the hits, or not necessarily hits, but these aren't all the cards that'll get sleeved or sleeve worthy. But the ones that I deemed sleeve worthy immediately. And we gotta do the coin flip for this one. Seems like many of you might think this is a meaningless one, but there's the rule. Do the coin flip. Heads will be, this goes to the Yankees. Tails, this will be going to the Red Sox. Alright, here we go. Coin flip. Tails, this is going to the Red Sox. Alright, thanks guys. We'll be another break at 9. That is the Hoops break. 3 random teams of Hoops. Alright, see you then.